The unconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination, imagined dreams, and reality. And that's why visualization is so powerful, because the mind, if you can visualize a success. So, for example, I'll share with you one of mine that I had years before I got into the modalities of NLP and hypnosis and timeline therapy too. Years ago, I was dating somebody that loved playing golf. So, of course, I needed to learn how to play golf. And it's just the rule, right? So I learned how to play golf and I had fun. I enjoyed it. He was a truck driver. And so he went off. Well, there was this one area of the golf course that I always got hooked up on. And it was the green, that there was a hill and you teed off on the hill, and there was a slanting hill that went into a creek that had weeds in it. And then there was an uphill, and the hole was at the end of that uphill. And so to be a successful shot, you had to tee that ball over the hill onto the next hill. Every single time that I was playing with him, I teed it right into that creek, every single cotton picking time. So during the time that he went on his trip, on his driving trip, I started using visualization because I had read something about sports visualization, how they use it in sports and in the Olympics and things like that. I thought, well, why can't I try that? And so every single day I would sit down and imagine myself at the tee. I would imagine the weather, how sticky it was because we're in Western New York, and how sunny it was, hot, sticky, humid. And then I'd imagine a breeze. I'd feel the grass under my feet. I'd imagine feeling the grass. I'd smell the grass. I'd see everything that was normally happening and hearing. And then I'd tee that ball. I'd hit the ball. And every single time in my imagination, I'd hit the ball right over the hill onto the next hill, every single time. And so when he came back home, he says, "You want to go play golf?" I'm like, heck yeah. I didn't tell him what I was doing. And so we got to that tee and he's like, "Be careful." I'm like, yeah, I'll be careful. I'll try to be careful. But I knew. And so I got there, I took a deep breath, and I visualized for just a few seconds what I had been rehearsing in my mind. And I teed off, and the ball went exactly where I was envisioning that it would be. And he was shocked. He's like, "How'd you do that? Have you been practicing?" No, not really. Visually, yes, but not physically.